Dos Sanchez with AB Boxing News. Eddie, congratulations on signing Mikey. How does this change the whole landscape for Match.com?
Yeah, I think it's a great opportunity for us. I mean, we've been after Mikey Garcia for a long time, almost a year and a half. We've got our man, and now we put him in a big fight. I believe. We saw him have one fight at 147 pounds. He come up short against Errol Spence. He's a 4-weight world champion. Jesse Vargas is a 2-weight world champion. It's Guerrero v Guerrero, as they say, and Jesse feels and Mikey feels kind of like a Barrera Morales feel to this fight. Should just go one way. It's going to be a fire fight, very important fight for the division. And I think from a profile perspective, the winner's going to be in a great position. And obviously for DAZN, it's great getting another superstar to the platform.
Okay. A lot of people are speculating that this could affect Mikey Garcia with fighting against Pacquaio later on because he's still with PBC. Do you think that's...
He's still with him at the moment. I don't know if his deal's up or whatever, but one of the reasons we made the play for Mikey Garcia was just because of that, because it's very difficult for us to go into the division and lure fighters over to DAZN without any opposition. Now we can do that with the winner of this fight, and we can now go ourselves to Manny Pacquiao, we can go ourselves to Errol Spence, we can go ourselves to Danny Garcia and offer them fights with Mikey Garcia or Jesse Vargas if he was to win this fight.
Okay. Eddie, and there were some rumors that Kell Brook was considered as a candidate. How true were those rumors, and is that a fight we can see in the UK later on?
Yeah, it's definitely a fight you could see in the UK. It's not happening next. It wasn't considered. Kell's next fight will be at 154 pounds or slightly lighter. That will be announced tomorrow, actually, but it won't be Mikey Garcia. And I think a lot of guys are looking at this fight, and I really feel like, from a profile perspective, the winner of this fight is going to be in a great position in the division.
Okay. And lastly, your thoughts on Bob Arum attacking your work ethics as a promoter in terms of allowing fighters to fight, even with issues with the what is the division? Not the division, the ACUD.
You talk about Chavez.
Well, with the anti-doping.
Yeah, Chavez. Yeah. I just think that Bob Arum come out with a great line once. Yesterday I'm lying, today I'm telling the truth. I think that's a great line. And when you look at what Bob Arum's done over the years, firstly, so many great events, but also, when he moved the Margarito fight to another commission, when a guy just had what was perceived to be concrete in his hand wraps, he didn't seem to mind then. When Chavez failed a test for marijuana, I think he come out and said the Nevada commissioner, whatever, and I'm going to go and smoke some weed with Chavez. So it's just suited him to have a pop at me. I think Bob's a little bit like my dad, really. They should really sit him down now and say, Bob, keep your mouth quiet, because you don't really know what you're saying anymore. And he made some disgusting comments in the week about Northern Ireland as well that were bad. I mean, you can't be saying things like that. So we would never look to have a fighter fight that was fully suspended, or if we were told to by the ABC or by another commission. Chavez had his day in court yesterday, was fully cleared of any suspension. He's no longer suspended by Nevada. The fight goes ahead. And actually, it's a shame that people like Bob Arum, even the Nevada Commission have really restricted us from achieving what we could achieve on Friday night. We're going to have 10,000 in there for Jacob Chavez. We could have had 15, 16,000. That's been with the uncertainty of the fight. So, we've cracked on, and I respect Bob. He's a great promoter, but it's probably time now that Carl Moretti and Todd sort of said, Bob, shh, sit down.
Right. So you think he's upset that you're willing to take that risk to make the a great event?
I don't think he likes competition. It's easy for me to say more competition the better, but I think when you've been in a market for so long and some younger guy comes in who's a bit flash and loud, you probably think, who's this guy? But Bob come out last week and says, the problem is with boxing in America, we're just not selling tickets. No, you're not selling tickets. That's the difference. Right. We're selling tickets, not for everything, but consistently improving our numbers. And the pound-for-pound star, Terence Crawford, who is a brilliant fighter, sold 4,000 tickets at Madison Square Garden. We've sold double that for Jacob Chavez. A fight that he's supposed to be saying is a joke. So we're very happy with our ticket sales. But unfortunately, Bob, the younger fan can't relate to Bob Arum anymore. He's a Hall of Fame, brilliant promoter. But the young generation of fan don't want to listen to him. That's the truth of it. So that's what I'm saying. he's still got a great mind. You know, he's a boxing man. He knows more about boxing than I will ever know. But unfortunately, he can't relate to the audience, and that's why he can't sell tickets.
Right. Now, if Canelo fights Smith, will that put Saunders to fight Andrade next?
Yeah, I think it's an interesting dynamic there. I think if neither Smith or Saunders get the Canelo fight, they'll fight each other and they'll unify. But I do believe that Callum Smith or Billy Joe Saunders will be the ones that get the Canelo fight next. So it's kind of like, you know, they keep asking me, am I going to get it? And it's not really saying with Canelo, you can sort of phone him up and start saying, listen, we need an answer. You're kind of just sitting by the phone waiting for the call, because ultimately he's going to make the decisions. But I do believe that Canelo's next opponent will come from one of those two super middleweight world champions.
Okay. And what's your reaction to Joshua helping out Fury to prepare?
It's great. You know, I mean, when he said it, I was like, I've seen your schedule. When are you expecting to fit this in, you know? I think Fury and Joshua will inevitably fight each other at some stage. Joshua just wants to fight for the Undisputed World Championship. He has done for many years now. So we'll be seeing who wins on February the 22nd. And then I think he feels like a fight with Fury would happen quicker than a fight with Wilder would. So we'll see, and he'll be ready.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thanks.